Yes. Hey, hello everyone. It's Den Weird returning, and this time we're going to be playing through the classic Resident Evil 2, the original Resident Evil 2. None of that over-the-shoulder generic shite. But yeah, we're going to play it. We're going to play it all the way through with the order of what the discs come in. So we'll start with Leon A, do Clare B, then Clare A, Leon B. I'll just change the controls to type C with the auto aim. We will load it because I have previous files where I did unlock the special weapons, but we're not going to use the special weapons, don't worry. But if you want to see those playthroughs, they are up on my channel, or they should be by the time this is up anyway, where there's no commentary on them. So you can see the path I got to unlock these. Should be on normal. Yeah. So there's the completed files. We're on B, like I say. We should get some. We should have some special items like the rocket launcher and the minigun, but I'll refrain from using them. I'm not sure if the special key carries over, but in this playthrough, I'm not going to bother trying to get the special key if it isn't already unlocked, which I don't think it is, but you know, it's just alternate costumes, really. The only advantage you get is in Claire's playthrough, where she gets a slightly faster firing, like, 6-shooter. It isn't any more powerful than the usual handgun, it just fires faster and has to reload more. I guess it's to compensate for Claire not getting a handgun upgrade. But without further ado, let's go and check out this epic opening, iconic cinematic.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
They were far from finished. Yeah, I'm playing this on the PS5, which is the PS1 version emulated. So the FMVs do look a bit pixely, unfortunately.
What have we got here?
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Man, what a mess. What could have done this? What was was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move. No!
No!
What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit. I'm running out of ammo here.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Something about the animation there, though, that the cars and the trucks look really quite real.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure.
Something to do with the motion of them or
Gun
something.
inside.
Better take it with you.
Look out!
Yeah, I don't know what they did to make them look so solid, but there's something solid about them cars.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us!
Oh no! It's a zombie driving a truck. Zombie in the backseat of the police car never really made much sense. Like he's just sort of sat back there hiding, waiting to jump out.
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
And he oddly looks like Leon as a zombie as well. But yeah, the FMVs do look a lot better on, say, the GameCube, where I think they reprocessed them or re-rendered them or something. It's the same video file, but not as compressed. Alright, here we go. No more messing around, they throw you straight in. Nope. There we go, got hit like an amateur. There we go, I dodged them well though, didn't I?
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies. But you should be safe inside here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
Oh. Keep a close eye on things, there we go, we'll be safe. You don't mind if I loot your store, do you? Oh my god! I think you can grab that, yeah, without taking a hit, in theory. Or maybe take a couple of hits, but saves ammo. Oh, well, I can clearly see there's more ammo in there than what we just grabbed. But we'll leave the scene. Yeah, to get the special key, in case you don't know, you basically have to do all this section on the streets of Raccoon City without picking up a single item. And you basically come across Brad at the police station, who's like a super zombie who takes quite a few hits. And he gives you the key, special item key that opens up the locker. You can change your outfits and have Leon dressed as a biker. Now what do we do? Press select? No, we don't. That's not what we press. No. Start? No. Oh, how do we get the take care of this guy. No, I mean, it's only been a week since the last fucking... It's been over a week since I last played this actually, but I've forgotten how to you get your... There we go, it's circle. There we go, we're on it. Yeah, it's good they put this up on the PSN store finally. Although I do wish Capcom at least kind of maybe put a slightly better GameCube version on. I'd say some of the FMVs look a lot better. And just some of the textures look a lot better, and even some of the lighting. It's very subtle. Like if you hadn't played any of them in a while, you wouldn't think there was much done to it. But when you see a side by side, the GameCube legit looks a lot smoother than yours. I think. Anyway, it's usually my preferred way of playing it on the GameCube these days. But I'm unable to record off that. Just stomp on a red Leon, it's fine. Just get past it, there we go. It's all good. Got him klutz today. Yeah, not usually so clumsy, but could have gathering around. That gate even animates when they bang on it. Whoa! I don't actually remember them being there. But yeah, here we go. On to the station.
Oh, man.
It's Will Smith.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Go. Just go. It does sound very, very haunted, doesn't it? He's not called Will Smith. He's called Marvin. Righty. I would obviously use it like that. Use it like that. Alrighty. There's no one about it. There you go. This will actually, let's say we've got an infinite machine gun, an infinite minigun, and an infinite rocket launcher. All of which we're not going to touch this playthrough. And what's this? Police memorandum. Okay. 8th, 23rd. It's very... That's how Americans do it, isn't it? Where it's like the month, day, and the year. Which doesn't make sense in my mind. I think it should be like the days, the month, the year, like it goes up in a progression, rather than the middle one first, and then the, I guess the units second, and then the year last. Anyway. Okay, it's the 8th, 23rd, 1998. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that's happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with a 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office onto the second floor to the Eastern office on the first floor. 2236 Raccoon Police Department, or Raccoon Police Liaison Department. 2236. We won't forget that number, will we? Desk is locked. Leon is not blessed with a lockpick. But what he lacks in lockpick, he makes up for in upgraded shotgun. Wait a moment. Just leave this guy to it. Oh, no, I won't pick that up. I was going to pick that up. That was not a good idea. What are we on? Ooh, red caution, that's not good. I need to go in there just yet, actually. But yeah, we'll clear the way. Clear these guys out. Lock on, lock on. There he is. And that's the end of that chapter. I think it'd be wise to use that and use another one. We're green, fine. No. Do. More bullets. Yeah, you see, that's the locker with the special key that's required. Yeah, the red room for printing photos. Is that a file on there? That is Operation Report 2. September 28th, early morning, 2:30 AM. Zombies overrun the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. Not David. I always like David, whoever that is. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache and hope for our survival continues to diminish. Hope for survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there is no guarantee that the sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located at the eastern office. We left the key behind the western office, since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Recorder Elliot Edward. Okay. I think we can put the shotgun back, because we're about to basically just get one anyway. It's probably the best save room music, I think. But yeah, Operation Report 1 was in the room we didn't enter in the previous corridor. We'll go there later and we'll read it. I'll read through all the files on this first sort of playthrough, and then any that we may miss with the how can I put it? There's a few files in each scenario that the other character doesn't see. So when I play as the other character, I'll read the ones that are different, basically. then after that, probably won't read anymore. I think I explained that correctly, didn't I, guys? I think you can follow what I mean by that. Basically, what I'm saying is you come across the same files multiple times in different playthroughs. I won't be reading them twice. Basically, what I'm saying. Nice sparkly diamond there. Try not to do I'll try not to do an Arnie commentary track while I play this, where you basically just say everything that's going on the screen. I forget which was it. Total Recall he did a commentary track for, and he just sits there like describing what's going on the screen. Like, I don't think he understood what a commentary track was. He'd be going like, Quaid enters the building and he walks in and he talks to his friend. We doesn't listen to. And it's kind of like that. I'll try not to do that. First aid spray. Why not? Why not? Try not to use any. If you look at that, that's that pixely photograph there. That's from Back to the Future 3. The far right is Michael J. Fox. On the far left, that's Christopher Lloyd, and the middle one is I forget the actress's name, but she plays Clara. What is the actress? She's in loads of stuff. Picture of a young man. There's a good chance it's her boyfriend. Yeah, so that's obviously Jules Beret from Resident Evil 1. So, I wonder who the boyfriend is. Desk is disorganised and untidy. Probably reflects the owner's personality. So we've got Chris probably never tidied his room. Probably got Claire to do it. Chris's diary. August 8th. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in the town. Since Umbrella employs... Sorry, I was reading that as employees. I'm a dunce, I know. I should have paid attention at school more. Since Umbrella employs so many people in the town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters operating at random for appearing at random. So it's really pixelated, this text, I have to say. It doesn't look that clear to me, but yeah, anyway. Local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over, and I have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. And a unicorn medal. Oh.
Leon!
Speak the devil.
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
I can't believe what is happening to this city.
I know. There's more stuff to look at though. There are various trophies. One of them reads, Marksman Contest winner Chris Redfield. There you go. Someone must have searched the desk. And here we go. There's a picture of STARS members. There they all are. They're the Alpha and Bravo team. Now, yeah, I'll do the little Easter egg, which is if you search this desk 50 times, you get a secret item. That is pretty much useless, to be fair, but, you know. But we're not here to speedrun it, we're here to take our time and take in some of the scenery, take in some of the vibe. No rush here. I haven't counted how many. There we go. What's that? A film. Remember that? Of course, there's what looks like a gun here. It's a replica though. It's probably a member of the NRA. I'm going to assume that's Barry's desk. But yeah, and on there's more like Back to the Future publicity stills. Look at that, Jill's like, sorry, not Jill, Claire. It's like, looking around. I'll leave her to it. Now, we can't go through here yet, can we? I don't think. I think this is. Yeah. It's alright, we've got the unicorn medallion or whatever it is. Now, I believe the implication is that that desk that I searched 50 times on is possibly Wesker's desk. So on Wesker's desk, he has this piece of film, or this roll of film, which we will now develop. Recruit. There we go. It's the lovely Rebecca Chambers in basketball attire. I did see an image recently where, I mean, her head doesn't quite match the body, and I think the model they used, it was like a Japanese model, I believe, that probably wasn't originally, the picture wasn't really originally intended to be in the game. They just they just switched the head out with Rebecca's. Put this back, put that back. Keep what we got there. And what you don't want to do when you walk around here is go near the window. They'll get you. You can shoot them, but there's no real need to. If you get careless, they will grab you. Like so. I don't think I was actually personally that near them for that to count, but whatever. Oh, hang on. I do go to this room. Leon does have a lighter. Yeah, what Leon lacks in lockpicks, he gains in lighter. And the upgraded shotgun. Operation Report. Okay, Operation Report, September 26th. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured, even more killed during the attack. Our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside world. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of that's a weird word to say. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a serious recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies attack, he made the decision to relocate all the weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all the ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage. As stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure those locks. Recorder, David Ford. Operation Report, September 27th, 1 PM. The west barricade has broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Recorder, David Ford. Additional report. 3 additional people were killed following a sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. The creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, the most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue. Capable of piercing a human torso in an instant, their numbers as well as their location remains unknown. We have the tentatively, it's not because I can't read that word, it's an awkward one to say. We have tentatively named this creature Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. The old Lickers. Looks like there was a recent accident here. Damn straight. And there's the not Coke machine, the non-branded drink machine. Whereas if you see any early beta screenshots, that's like a Coke machine. Also in the demo that they released with the director's cut, this room has different music that has never been featured. It's never featured in the actual finished game itself. And I don't know why, because it's actually a good creepy bit of music. Lighter. It's another jewel. Yeah, I'll leave you to it, buddy. And there's only one. For some reason I'm thinking there was two. I should take care of him. Good. Could save ammo and run past him every time, but yeah, it's not necessary. May as well make it make it a bit easier for ourselves. That'll come back. Keep that, yeah. All good. Job's a good un. Yoink. Let's get using keys. Also, that introduction of the Licker, you know, and he appears there originally, and the blood drips, and he's like, in the in its original version, I don't think it's ever been released. I think only a few screenshots, maybe a few video clips emerged. But basically, you reference that the policeman. I'll leave that. You reference the policeman has no head. It's like, where's his head gone? Well, in the original version, the head drops from the ceiling instead of blood dripping. But they cut it out. I mean, possibly due to censorship or other reasons. There we go. There's another file. Patrol report. Patrol report, September 20th. 9:30 PM. Register Sergeant Neil Carlson. We received a report of a suspicious individual skulking around the sewers in the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items: a small amount of C4, plastic explosive, an electric detonator, 9x19 parabellum rounds, infrared scope, broken, end of report. Yeah, so you got to wonder. No, I don't believe that. I wonder what that was about, haven't you? Was it Ben? We haven't met yet. Could have been. Or could it literally be those unfounded terrorist reports? They literally don't know who they are. So I don't know if I can use his key. No, can't use that there. Yeah, I am actually quite tired tonight. This is quite late. I've been up all night at the time of recording this, but I'm not. Key's useless, discard. But I am actually also enjoying just playing this. Unlike the other night when I was playing. Oh. Actually, I'll stop waffling and get them fuckers down. Oh, they're all dead. Like the other night, I was playing Silent Hill: The Short Message. And it kind of put me to sleep. Such a tedious experience. So if any of you have ever played that but don't, if you wanna see me suffer through it, I'll it'll probably already be uploaded now. I think it's in 2 parts, but yeah, that was a rough game. Red herb. Yeah, I'll take it with me. Which you all do. I think if I go up here. I can use the crank. Yeah, and that clears that item. That item space. Oh, there's nothing up there for me yet. We'll get back to that later. Okay, and the clue is that, basically. The placement of those pillars. See these bookcases. The pillars are in fact bookcases from a certain perspective. You just have to move these two to the right. Click, done. The bishop plug. It's this here. There's nothing here, but it is an angle that is often neglected when playing through it, as is that. It's a bunch of useless books. But yeah, I never usually see that. Get down. No. That is locking onto the ones that I can't see. I want this one. Oh, he's not down yet. Not locking onto him though. There we go. Of course, there's this ladder which creates a shortcut. Saves a bit of time if you want to downstairs. I'll just step back. Oh, and he got me. What a dickhead. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Now he's done. In theory. Yep, done. We've cleared out the main hall. A small key. And I know the best place to use that. I'll put it away for now. Yeah, something in there we need. Should be a file. No, not the ink ribbon. File. Secretary's report. Secretary's diary. April 6. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues in the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statues again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. April 7th. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery, where he finds those tacky things, or where he's getting the money to pay for them. May 10th. I wasn't surprised to see the chief came in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was really disturbing painting, depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at that painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. Okay, you may have noticed, guys, the audio shifted in quality there. It's because the last bit of the audio cut out, and I've just filled in the gap by reading out the section where it was cut out. Very shortly, it's going to cut back to my original voice from a few days back. So take it away, Den Weird from 2 days ago. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're back. We're gonna get some of this done. Right, I know where we're going. Through here. We have a bunch of zombies pestering us. Oh, they're all down there though, so we'll leave them. For now. Hey! That weren't supposed to happen. Get off me. Bloody crows. Ah. Flaming chopper. Let's have a look. Create enough distance, I think we can. Get round. Save on the ammo. It's all good. Yeah, at this point since leaving the save room, basically, this is like the next day from recording yesterday. So I'm basically jumping back in. But I remember where my place is, for the most part. What I'm doing, where I'm going, all that. Now, there's a door here. I'm only going to do this time, so enjoy the experience of what happens if we try to exit here. Genuinely scared the shit out of me that back in the day. Was not expecting those guys to appear during the door opening animation. Oh. Get around here, I think. Let's get this chick away with the Converse trainers on. So yes, we obtained that, is it a handle? What do they call that actually? Valve handle. So there's a water tank up there. Bosh bosh, we use that. Put the fire out. But we don't discard the valve handle, which is obviously a clue that we'll need it again at some point. Basically, have no reason to come. Oh no, there's no reason to go down that crow corridor ever again. At least not on this playthrough. Yeah, that was a bit slow of me. That will get away. He's still with us. Not anymore. Actually, no. There's some items we'll need before we go in there. Yeah, I almost wasn't going to. Almost wasn't going to play tonight because I had one hell of a migraine earlier on. I took some. I had like a migraine or some kind of headache, and then had a very, very large dinner, which made me a bit groggy, as well as still have a headache. So I just took some Nurofen. It seems to have calmed down a bit now, so I'm happy to be here, able to look at the screen without wincing, going, the brightness. Okay, yeah, there's the precinct key. And that's what those jewels are used for. He opened up his breastplate to show us a king plug. At this precise moment, we don't know what they are for. Well, I do, but anyone who hasn't played this before or seen this be played won't know what they're for. But yeah, we'll go that way. We should stock up on some. We should get a nice, healthy batch of herbs through here. We've unlocked it. Yeah, I think there's a crap ton of herbs down there. Oh no, maybe not a crap ton, but you know. 3 altogether, not to be sniffed at. Quite a happening place. Yeah, he was taking a few, wasn't he? Keeps locking onto that one there, who... Yeah. Lock onto that one. Thank you, Leon. There's a guy over there, but he's always laying down, so we never really have to worry about him unless he's unless we walk down there, basically. Yikes! Yeah, like I say, a lot of herbs. Probably combine a bunch of these. Just to free up the space, really. Combination lock on numeric keypad, and it was 2236, was it? What it said on the file. 2236. Bang. Shotgun shells. Police station map. Why not? I don't think this key can be used on this. No. That's later. I don't think there's anything else to erase. More ink ribbons, we don't need any more of them. Is there anything on that file? Looks like a file fax machine, rather. Looks like it should say something on the fax machine, but. Okay, we'll definitely need to equip the shotgun when we go through this door. Because you'll find out as soon as I do. Okay, they're not actually crowding me though. That's probably on B scenario where as soon as you enter you're kind of crowded. You know what, I could probably just hang on the rest of them. Straggler. Yeah, so some rooms down there, but I think I'll clear up some space. The music's so good in this game. All of it sounds like it's. It probably hasn't, but it definitely gives you the feeling of solitude. It has that sort of echoey kind of distortion to it. Just makes it all sound like it's in a big empty hallway, but no one's there to answer your calls. No, I'll leave a small key. Yeah, that'll do. Actually, no, I'll take the small key. Because that is something really cool we can obtain with it. May not be the most fastest efficient route or way of getting it, but we may as well just get it. And what I'm referring to is there was a locked desk in the hallway before the library, but on the other side. In here. There it is. And inside, what's this? H-gun parts. Now these basically combine with your handgun and it makes it like a semi-auto. So it basically fires like 3 at a time. So instead of going bang, 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 it'll go ba-ba-bang, ba-ba-bang. Which does drain your bullets down a lot quicker. But it does knock your zombies back faster. Actually, can we go back outside? I'm just gonna have a look and see if our buddy Brad is down there. Down here. No, definitely not. Just want to check because the not saying this is loaded up from a file where I did get the special key. I think it should just give you the special key to start with after you've created a file post completing it where you did get the special key, but oh well, we'll live. Leave the herb there for now. Can get it on the way back if need be. Right, here we go. Bang bang! See? It was a lot quicker. And if you just tap it slowly like that, it does work as a kind of as a standard mode. Whoa. Let them come and fill up a bit. No, there's one still kicking. But yeah, you can check if you go on that, you can change it from auto to manual. We'll keep it on auto because, you know, why would we want to fire slowly? Okay, so use the preset key. Random chord, and I think that's another chest piece plug. Now there is that first aid spray there, but to be honest, I think we've got more than enough herbs, and we don't want to stay in there. I know it's a bit of a cliche, that one. It's like, oh, the smashing through the window. I can't actually remember what's in here. Either way. No, use combine. Thank you. Twitching. Small key. Come on, leave that for now. So what else over here? No. Okay. Take the small key. Anything to worry about, is it? No. All good. I think that's, yeah, we ain't got parts for that. So, where we want to be... Oh, I can't... Does it let you combine them if you've got no space for these? No. I think that's just on the one remake, isn't it? I think it says you've got no items, but would you like to eat the herb anyway? I think is the... what that does. Yeah, we'll free up some slots. Won't need that. And we can use that here, I guess. So we'll open this up. I think it's a first aid spray. Oh no! Handgun bullets. I wonder if that's randomised what's in there, because I'm sure I remember that being a first aid spray. Unless that's how it is with Claire. That won't keep that on me. It'll be fine. I do forget if I killed the liquor down here, but either way, just with the old running game. No, I did kill him, didn't I? But yeah, we're unlocking the door at the end of this corridor down here. Let's swig that brew. It's useless, will we discard? Sure. Yeah, close one. So imagine if you went in there without the automatic mode on. You'd have to basically use the shotgun. And I think there's a sneaky twat round here. Yeah. 2 sneaky twats. Now I'm on caution. Ah, we'll take the film. Not strictly necessary, but well, that came in the nick of time. It's broken, it can't be opened. But that will be able to be opened on Claire's playthrough. Now in here is where Marvin was, who locked us in, or locked us out rather. So we get to see what Marvin's been up to. Marvin or Will Smith, as I like to call him. Yikes. he's a bit of a super zombie. If you fight him with a handgun, he does tend to take a few more hits than your average zombie. Okay, here we go. Memo to Leon. To Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard from all the guys at the RPD. He obviously has, like, you know, there's two, like, party hats, look like magician hats, and then there's the Groucho Marx glasses there. So they're obviously looking to have one hell of a time. We'll go back here and we'll develop this film to see what's on it. I actually genuinely forget what's on these. I never usually look on them these days. I think it's either like a picture of the sewers or the sewer entrance. Or maybe it's a picture of some zombies, but let's find out. Film A. That's literally that's a disembodied tyrant arm. Code G Human Body Experiment 9/15/15/24. Interesting. So, precinct key. We want to be going. I guess this way. Back to the office. I'll take that cord with me. I'll show you what we do with that. It's actually an optional thing to use that. You don't have to. Can make things a bit easier for Leon, but more difficult for Claire. This time round, we'll utilise it and do show off what it does, basically. Yeah. So it's herbs, but I'll just take one with me for now. Grab it on the way back, so I have to come back here anyway. But yes, this is where we use the cord. And that activates the electric shutters. Basically means no fucking zombies are gonna come come in on us. But it's as you can tell, the fuse box has issues. It will pop the fuse eventually. These dogs can be a bit of a pest to hit sometimes. So the trick is either just let it get up so you can hit it, or you can go right up to them and point down. We'll do so we know there's some skulking around here that are ready to pounce. Like so. Oh! That wasn't smart. There. Now we've cleaned them out. Probably should have grabbed that herb back there, shouldn't I? Oh well. I think there's one in here, to be fair. Yeah. So there we go, that'll... should bring us back up to green. Good stuff. It's a map. Okay, so you basically got to hit the 80 mark. I think any more or any less isn't enough, and any more is too much. I think you just kind of wing it a bit, really. Yeah, so. If you asked me to remember what the exact sequence is, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but put me on it and I usually just get it. If you get it wrong, it doesn't do anything, it just makes you have to do it again. And I don't think we can go in here yet, no. The club key. And that requires an electric card reader, so you need a card key for that. Look at that, he's phased through the light source there. Nope. There you go.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Sure. But we get this herb first. There's Ada in her iconic red dress. Iconic original voice.
Ada, wait!
She was always the voice actor for Ada right up until the remake, I think. I mean, she might have maybe some of them like Dark Side Chronicle games. It might not have been a voice, I can't remember, but she was consistently always the voice. And she was replaced with another actress who actually played Ada Wong in Welcome to Raccoon City, but in one of the Paul W.S. Anderson films, I can't remember which one, they got a Chinese actress to play Ada, but she had an accent, so they got this voice actress to dub her afterwards, which was kind of cool. It's a shame they replaced her because I like the continuity of that. Nothing against the replacement actress; she was fine. No.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
Alright. That's basically the door we missed coming in here. Yeah, I'll be quiet during the cutscenes for the most part, at least on the... Oh, more herbs. At least on this kind of playthrough. But yeah, the musical chairs of the Resident Evil voice cast. I'm not a big fan of when they keep changing the voice actors unnecessarily. So I think a lot of it was to do with. I think a lot of the voice actors in this were Canadian. And I think Canada used to have a bit of a monopoly on voice actors for games and cartoons and stuff. And it's since all moved to California or wherever, so in doing so, I think it was a union thing. Ooh, spiders. Yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. I never kill them, I always just run past them. the blue herb, another one. Put that away. But yeah, you're gonna hear me talk about voice actors and me not remember their names, most likely. But I think Leon's voice actor in this is really good. He definitely conveys that sort of like how can I put it? He's like got a young voice, but he sounds like someone who's a bit out of his depth, but he's very keen and does his best to sort of stay on top of it. You know, he's like someone who has just come from basic training and they've remembered all the basics and they're going to like, right, I'm going to do my job the best I can. And then on his first day, a zombie apocalypse has occurred. But he sadly got like throat cancer, I think. So that's what we use those for. But yeah, he sadly got throat cancer. He lived for quite a while afterwards. He did do interviews and stuff. Seemed like a really nice guy, but then after having one of his vocal cords removed and then learning how to speak again, he then passed away. It was quite sad. Oh.
Ada? I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD. It's a dead end.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Yeah, you swim around in the septic pool. I'll wait here. Yes, this is Ada's infantry, and check. Picture taken fairly recently. So on that picture, Ada with someone, which makes me wonder if it's if that's a picture of John from the first game. Which I think it is, to be fair. Oh. Get off. That's a cool shot. She's running towards the lift and the kind of approach, you know, it's a very, very cinematic angle. But yeah, down here, I think there's just some shotgun rounds. Yeah, that's it. I say just, I mean, they come in quite handy. But leave the Dobermans to it. Yeah, so this kind of feels like an evolution. This puzzle feels like a kind of evolution of the puzzle from the first game. Before you go to the shark tank, you have to push them crates down a thin corridor and then into the pool, pool of water, so you can walk across. Except for in this, there's no water here yet, so we have to line these up. And then allow for a pool of water. But yeah, Leon's voice actor, he was actually in a few films as well. He was actually in a couple of film and TV shows with the voice actress who did Claire's voice. I haven't seen it, but there was a film called Elvis and Nixon. That was I think a remake or a newer adaptation, but there was a version made in Canada sometime before that, like in the 90s, I think, and that has both voice actors for Leon and Claire in it.
Leon, can you hear me?
Ada, did you find anything?
Right here. Think
The
fast.
noise this
There's one
makes.
more. Hey, I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
What? Ada, wait!
Of course, if you play the Umbrella Chronicles and the Dark Side Chronicles and all that, you see sections of this from Ada's perspective that we don't see in this, and her not being able to reach that ventilation hole is quite comical now. Because in that game you see her like doing she has like a grappling gun. She seems to have to make these outrageous gravity defying feats to kind of jump as high as buildings and stuff, so that just kind of looks funny now. In comparison, it kind of shows how, you know, I know it's zombies and the undead and it's a thing, but it shows how maybe a bit more grounded these earlier games were compared to what they did later on. Specifically with Resident Evil 4 is kind of when it kind of went into a sort of more outrageous direction, shall we say. And that's not to say I'm bashing Resident Evil 4. I actually really like 4. The original mainly. The remake's okay. It's okay, but I'd prefer the original. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. Die. There's another one, isn't there? Yeah. I seem to always forget that they appear. Can I hear it? Yeah. Got him. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to point down with a shotgun if they're a certain distance, but God, they can be fuckers. I also really like the design in this one, actually, because the hunters look... Their legs look more human-like. I think whenever they render them with, should we say, better, you know, with like more polygons and stuff, they do tend to look more kind of like they're frogs or something. Something more frogs or lizard-like. Always makes you think of Kith from Futurama. So I think the other versions of them look less intimidating. I think these ones kind of look the best. No. Not that, and then we gotta get out of here, it's gonna kick off. And you can just run out if you're quick enough. I've done it sometimes and not been quite so lucky. Here we go, we can use the Use the key card. I think with it being an ammo storage place or whatever, weapons storage, there'd be loads and loads of crazy stuff down here. Unfortunately, there's nothing quite that amazing. What you do have is this locker. There's a machine gun and a side pack. With the side pack you can carry more items. I don't want any of them. No. And the reason for that is if I leave that there, you can collect that in Clare's B scenario. And B scenario is a lot harder, so I think Clare would probably benefit from the extra item space, as well as a machine gun. Especially also like Clare's at a bit of a disadvantage with not having the shotgun, basically. So she kind of gets a few quite crappy substitute weapons. It's like an electric cattle prod thing that I hardly ever use. So, shotgun rounds. Watchman's Diary. August 11th, I finally had a chance to see the blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. The chief seemed to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than that I was neglecting my duties. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? September 5th. I recently talked to the old man who works in the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock engraved with chess pieces on them for the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way that he's always scratching himself. Yes, that's a bit concerning. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? Maybe he's like hinting something. September 9th. Thomas was a much better player than I'd imagined. I used to think of myself as a fairly decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling me. About the only thing I imagine that could match his skills in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. September 12th. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but we had to cancel. It's cancelled because he hasn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. Oh, he insisted that he was just fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling too good myself lately. Ooh, foreboding. And we got ourselves that. A beautiful Magnum. And it's not a 6-shooter style one. So what's been torn? I've never been torn out. Ooh. But it's not a 6-shooter one, it's like the one Dirty Harry is. Dirty Harry is. The one Dirty Harry has in... which Dirty Harry film is it, Ree? He gets that version of the Magnum. It's not the last one, I don't think. It's the third or fourth one. I forget now, specifically. Yeah, it should... unlocking this door here should relieve us of the precinct key. Yes. So basically, there's a... we basically want that cog. Oh, there's a film there as well. Develop that after this. I think the order is this in a certain order. I think it's 2, 3, 1. And I'm correct. So we'll take this. And this. I'm actually curious to see what's on this film because I never really look at them anymore. Last time I probably looked at them was probably back when this game first came out in '98 or whenever it were. This video is hitting the hour mark. It's literally going to run out in like 40 seconds. So I may end this part here, guys. And until next time, I shall see you in a bit.